Hey guys, so I'm uber excited to share with you how I achieved this look today, and it is featuring the Tarteist Pro eyeshadow palette, which has 16 matte shades and 4 metallics, which are gorgeously pigmented, and the mattes blend so seamlessly and gorgeously. So I feel like it's an amazing palette to purchase if you are just starting out, because these eyeshadows will blend super easily and it's not going to give you a hard time as some other shadows that I've seen out there. But I love this palette, I love this look, and I hope you guys do love it too. I winged my liner, applied some falsies, white liner on the waterline, and yeah, you'll see what highlight and lip color I am using in the video. So I hope you enjoy and stay tuned. Alrighty, so let's hop right into it. And as you can see, I am currently baking the contour slash bronzer. And I do have one eye done already. So before we start, I'm going to prime my eyes. And I kind of recently ran out of my Urban Decay primer potion. And I was at Target and saw this e.l.f. Shadow Lock eyelid primer. And it's like the same exact thing, but cheaper. Anyway, yeah, I was like, oh, better cop this one right quick for the meantime. And so I'm just gonna start by applying this one. So this is going to prevent creasing and overall going to make the shadow last longer. Okay, so now taking that big flat shader and the shade, oh, and BT Dubs, it has a super dirty already, but it has a huge mirror, which I love. I'm going to start off with this eyeshadow here, which is in Classic, and it's like a skin tone shade for me, tad lighter, but it does the job of setting the primer. So that's that. It's already set and locked in, that primer. So now for the transition shade, I'm gonna go in with, first off, my Wet n Wild, why was I gonna say a beauty blender? A blending brush, which is obviously dirty because I used it to do this look today and yesterday. So it's all purple. So now I'm going to go in with Chic, which is like a dusty rose, and my big fluffy blending brush. That's amazing. So, oh, I was about to do it on this side, girl. So I'm just gonna pop that in there and sweep it, literally like windshield wiper motions, just all over my crease. So just a little bit, just to outline it a little bit more. Now I'm gonna go in with No Filter, which is this beauty right there. And I'm gonna use that with my small blending brush just to sweep that on the crease. Yes, honey. I'm alternating between the small blending brush and the fluffy blending brush with that same No Filter purple shade, just to get some nice blending going on. To not get absolutely any harsh line over here, like by the brow bone, I take this flat shader that I started with, the one that I used to set the primer with that Classic eyeshadow, and I just really kind of do this. Just sweep my brow bone. And bada boom, bada bang. Absolutely no harsh lines. And I keep doing that throughout the entire time I'm applying eyeshadow. So I added a little bit more of No Filter, blending it back on. Now I'm going to go in with the beautiful shade called Mod, which is this one right here, and sweep it across the crease. Now I'm not going to take this one super high in the crease, just like right on the crease, like literally right on the crease. Take a bit of No Filter and Chic and blend it on the like higher crease area. And now for the halo effect, I'm gonna go in with Mod, this one right here, and the dark purple right next to it. So this one in Drama with that small crease brush from e.l.f. And I'm going to pop this baby right in the inner part of the lid, right there. So this is the lid, and in the inner part of the lid, and in the outer part of the lid. So mixing those two, Drama and Mod. And then connecting the outer edges of it. But leave the center bare, okay? Going back in with Drama, aka the dark purple right here. And popping a bit more of it into the inner and outer corners by itself since I want it a tad bit darker. And blending. Now I'm going to go in with Punk, which is a matte black. And I'm going to pop that right where Mod and Drama are. Just to intensify the inner and outer corners, to intensify the halo effect. And this one I'm not going to connect, but I am going to just drag it up slightly higher on the outer and inner corners. Alrighty, so far so good. Now you can technically just leave it like this and it'll still be a halo effect because the center is bare and the outer corners are darker. So it'll still give your eye that like dimension, but I want just a little metallic shimmerness. So I'm going to use the shade Glam, you know, from the 4 metallics on the side. I'm going to use Glam, which is the lightest one. So I'm going to take this squared brush with a yellow correcting concealer. Looks like this, like the yellowest one. I'm really just gonna go straight into that bare area on the center of my lid. But as you can see, here's the little issue. The first time I tried to do halo eyes, I feel like it didn't work out because I only applied it right here on the lid. I didn't even take it this high. And since I have hooded eyelids, and it would transfer. So I learned to take it up higher to wherever I think it would just kind of naturally transfer to. That's all you want to do. Then I'm going to take my ring finger and get some of that Glam on my finger and pop it on the center. God, it's so pretty. Ah! Oh, so look at that beautifulness. And whatever's left on my ring finger, I'm just going to pop it in the inner corner. And since this does look pretty harsh, the outer edges of the metallic shade, I'm going to take that small crease brush, the shade No Filter, which is this baby right here, and Mod. So a little bit of both to blend the outer edges of that metallic shade. So that will tone it down, I mean the sharpness of the concealed metallic area, but don't tone it down that much. Okay, so now that we have that, I'm just gonna take Mod and Drama on a flat shader, but like I'm gonna use only like the tip of the flat shader and blend it on my lower lash line. So now I'm going to take an even smaller little tapered crease brush with the matte black in the palette, which is Punk, right over here. And I'm going to blend it on the outer corner, on the outer half of my lower lash line, actually. Now I'm going to get started with my liner, and the liner I'm going to use is the one I always use, which is my staple favorite, another e.l.f. product, the e.l.f. liquid liner in jet black. Yeah, jet black. So looks like this. And I'm going to line the top. Okay, so we have the liner, the winged liner that is. And I'm just gonna go ahead and brush off the bake. I think I left it on for a little too long. Now I'm just gonna take some mascara, doesn't matter what kind it is, to be honest with you. I'm gonna take the NYX Jumbo pencil in Milk, which I actually deposited in a little Wet n Wild eyeshadow container thing, and on a little brush, and I'm going to apply it on my waterline, on the inner and middle part of my waterline, that is. On my outer part, I'm gonna put black. And then I'm gonna take my black Marc Jacobs eyeliner and apply it just on the outer corner and lightly in the waterline. So I'm going to disinfect the little brush I used to apply the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk with, to then set it with the eyeshadow in Vintage from the Tarte palette, which is like the whitest shade. And I'm just gonna finish applying mascara. So while that mascara dries a bit, I'm going to prep my lashes, which look like this, and I ordered them off of eBay. So can't really tell you exactly what style, since the packaging didn't have a specific style. So the eyelash glue that I use and love but low-key hate is the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive with aloe, or is it aloe? So this is what it looks like, and this stuff is no joke, like it holds. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait for that lash glue to dry so I can then set my liner and the lash line with some black eyeshadow, because I just don't like it looking glossy after I apply that black lash glue. And I'm going over that with some matte black shadow, which is Punk from the Tarte palette. Okay, so now to finish up my face, I already have like my bronzer slash contour on. So I'm just going to go in with some highlight, since I'm not like a big blush kind of girl. And I'm going to be taking Laura Mercier's face highlight or illuminator in Indiscretion, which is gorgeous, darling. And a tapered brush that's kind of playing with me right now. Like, that's not cool, dude. Anyway, so I'm gonna sweep that. Just watch, okay? Just you wait. Yes. Watch the nose highlight. A little on the chin, little on the other side, and a bit on my finger to apply on the Cupid's bow. To top off my eyeshadow, I'm going to take an Essence eyeshadow, and this is in 01 Snowflake, on a tapered eyeshadow brush. And I'm gonna pop this white into my inner corners to just give it a bit more of a pop. And to top off the entire look, I'm going to take an NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in shade number 04. It's called Soft Spoken. It's such a beautiful shade, and it goes perfectly with this eyeshadow look. So that for sure completes this look. I hope you guys enjoyed. It is so pretty, and these purple tones literally suit absolutely any skin color. So go ahead and rock your Tarteist Pro eyeshadow palette. And I full-heartedly recommend the Tarteist Pro eyeshadow palette. It's just gorgeous. I love it. I can't wait to do a warm like brown look with the Shadow and Whimsy, which is that one right there. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thumbs up if you love the look. Go ahead and hit subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, and let me know what you want to see next in the comments down below. Have a great one, okay? Bye.